Bueno, muchísimas gracias, Emilia, y perdón por el apuro, pero nos queda una presentación y una sorpresa. La presentación que sigue es de Roberta Saba. La doctora Saba es doctora en neurología y profesora de neurología de Unifesp en Brasil y es la primera secretaria de la Academia de Medicina de Brasil. Es una mujer extremadamente trabajadora y que tiene un compromiso increíble con las poblaciones vulnerables de Brasil. Ella no pudo venir hoy porque tiene un problema de salud su hija, pero nos mandó un video breve de 10 minutos donde cuenta parte de lo que es la situación de la enfermedad de Huntington en Brasil. Roberta está muy pendiente de todo esto, estuvo siguiendo todas las publicaciones en Instagram del meeting, así que le agradezco muchísimo y les pido que pongamos ese video y después una sorpresa final.
Hello everyone, I am Roberta Saba, I am a neurologist. I would like to thank you for the invitation. I'm so sad that I can't do this in person, but it's a pleasure to share with you an overview about Huntington's disease in Brazil. This is my disclosure. Considering the HD prevalence world map, you can see that even though a lot of regions know about the rates of HD prevalence in Brazil, we still don't have this data. In regard to that, the only information that we have is a non-official and comes from a non-governmental organization called Brazil Huntington Association. This table shows us the number of registered families, and as we can see, the highest amount is in Southeast region. The association also registers Brazilian families that are living in other countries as Portugal, United States, and Argentina. And the total of families registered is 3,466 families. In Brazil, we have studies about clusters of the disease. The first one was in Erval, in Minas Gerais, where the prevalence is around 7 per 100,000 inhabitants. More recently, we have two studies in Northeast. One is in Feira Grande, in the state of Alagoas, and another is in Senador Sá, in the state of Ceará, where the prevalence is higher than in Ervalia. In Feira Grande, the prevalence was around 10 per 100,000 inhabitants, and in Senador Sá, it's the highest prevalence, 23.3 per 100,000 inhabitants. In the state of the Ceará, there is 3 other cities that the incidents have been increasing. Before the lack of an epidemiological study in Brazil about the prevalence of Huntington's disease, we decided to use a tool called Redoni. Redoni, it's a platform linked to Brazilian Academy of Neurology, where they decided to make a questionnaire about the frequency of Huntington's disease in Brazil. This questionnaire, it's an electronic questionnaire, user-friendly and fast, where the responsible physician will add information about his patients. Information like the number of CAG repeats, if have or not the molecular test, the demographic data about the patients, and patient symptoms. We think that using this kind of tool, we can reach different regions of Brazil, and maybe it will help us to know about the frequency of the disease in our country. Now, regarding the genetics aspects of our population, this study is the first one to analyze the DNA of a Brazilian population, and the authors evaluate 92 normal health Brazilian controls, and as a result, the rate of CAG repeats ranged between 7 and 33. And 4% of these alleles are an intermediate alleles. But in this study, the authors analyzed 40 subjects from 6 HD families, and the alleles of these patients ranged between 39 and 88 CAG repeats. This image Hello everyone, I am Roberta Saba, I am a neurologist. I would like to thank you for the invitation. Repeats. This image
Okay, I don't know how many Spanish-speaking people are left, so thank you for staying to the very end. Gracias por quedaros hasta el final. El vídeo lo pondremos en la página de Factor H. We'll put the video up in the Factor H website. Obviously, I wanted to apologize for the terrible timing control. It's not one of my talents, and I think it's not one of my friend's talents, clearly. Roger, would you please come up? Claudia, can you please come up? We're just going to close with a 2-minute video. Hopefully we'll leave you with some a short summary of what we're trying to do and a short summary of the difference of the conference. You have seen some videos in Venezuela that were filmed and edited in all of the Venezuelan presentations by this very wonderful, young, smart Venezuelan who's full of life and passion. So he's created a 2-minute video that I think captures the spirit of what we're all trying to do. And again, before we conclude with the video, I just wanted to say really thank you for everybody, especially people who are coming from very far away, just to be here. And I know that you're here not because of the science and medical component, but because you want to share with Latin American communities, clinicians, but most of all, I think the families, and try to support us. What I would say is after you watch the video and you go home to your countries, don't forget about what you've seen here. Let's make sure that this is the beginning of a broader collaboration at every level among clinicians and residents in places that they don't have the opportunities that other people have in other countries. But also don't forget about the families and the children that you saw, because your institutions, your friends, the companies that are here represented, like Roche, are making our work possible. Without that, we can't help them. So go home, think about what you think you and your team can do to help us. You don't need to work through Factor H. We can just connect you directly with people on the ground, and there's many different ways to do it. But if you pass the word around that we're doing a decent job and that there is a real problem, get in touch with us and let us know how we can help you help other people, because that's our mission. So thank you very much.
Sí.
Yo quiero cerrar con una frase que tenía escrita para el discurso por el documental que fue nominado a los Emmy, en el cual participé y no tuve la oportunidad de decir, pero viene bien que lo guardara porque creo que este es un espacio donde debería haberlo dicho. Este es el lugar por el cual fue preparado, y es que los doctores y los periodistas como yo y los científicos somos muy parecidos en algunas cosas. Esas cosas son que estamos acostumbrados a ver lo malo, a ver las enfermedades, a ver el desvalido y llega un punto en que sentimos que es normal y es nuestro diario vivir. Y la reflexión que hacía para ese discurso y lo que siento que debo decir ahora antes de ver el video es que yo no soy periodista solamente, ustedes no son farmacéuticos solamente, ustedes no son científicos solamente, no son políticos solamente. Antes de todo esto, primero tenemos que ser humanos. Si eso lo recordamos, la misión que tenemos todos juntos desde nuestras profesiones, tarde o temprano va a llegar. Quizás ni siquiera estemos nosotros con nuestros hijos, pero fuimos una pequeña parte de eso. Gracias a todos.
Bus at 8 o'clock. It's going to be a nicer venue than yesterday, so please come. It's already, everything is paid for, so try to make it, okay? You're all invited. Thank you so much. Estáis todos invitados. 7:30 o 8 salen los autobuses de los hoteles.